Big up yourself.
Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning in and clicking on this video. It's the latest on trend with your girl Giovanni. What in the world did I just watch? No way. I'm so sorry. I can't even show you guys the video because I just can't do it. I'm so sorry. That type of video shouldn't even be going around like that. That's just sick. Wow. Sorry, I'm speechless. Let's just rewind. Okay, so for you guys who you may or you may not know, but this doctor, quote unquote, he's actually a Brazilian anesthesiologist. I don't know if I've said it right, but he's been accused of raping a sedated woman during a C-section, and apparently it is feared that he has carried out 5 similar attacks. And I watched the video, yes I did, and I was shocked. So basically he was in the theater room. The woman is obviously sedated. She's getting a C-section. There's like a cover in between her, and there's 2 sides. One side, all of the other doctors are there because there was a lot of questions like, how does that even make sense? I saw, in the comments, people were a bit confused, like, I just don't get it. Like, was nobody else in the room? Like, how did nobody notice? So there's a split. If any woman who's had a C-section or partner who's been in that room, you kind of have an idea what it's like. But let me paint the picture for you. They're in a theater room. There's obviously a separation, so 2 sides. One side's all the doctors, and then he's in the front where the her head is, okay? And he's basically like took down his trousers, the thing is out, then he's gone and I can't even bring my words to say. Oh my god, oh my days. Like, the woman, she's already going through a lot, okay, with her body. What possesses you? You have an addiction, sir. You have a problem. That's demonic. That's a demon right there. Because and for the fact that it's alleged that he's done this to 5 other victims, how is it that, first of all, how has he gotten away with it 5 times? Because what captured it was a hidden camera. So do nobody watch these cameras? Like, at what point are these cameras looked at? Like, at what point do people check out these cameras? Because how has he done this 5 times, and then it's now this time that a secret camera is capturing him? I'm in so much shock here, because I'm just like, what in the... And he's just there, like, just calmly. He's got his gear on, he's got his hat, he's got his mask. Nobody can really tell. Like, he's trying to stay as calm as possible. And then he grabs her head, and then he literally pushes her head, like, closer to him, because he's got his bits, like, basically, like, in her mouth. Sorry to say. I'm just like, raw. Is that human beings? Is that actually human beings? Like, how possessed must you be to do such a thing? And the doctors are literally just there carrying out the operation, and he's just there doing his thing. When he finishes, he puts his thing back in, zips up, and then pretends as if nothing has happened. And she's just there going through her C-section, like, as if her body's already not going through enough. The woman that was in the video is suing him and the hospital because the doctor gave her too much anesthesia. Obviously, because if he's the specialist, he knows what he's doing to give her all of that. Anything could have happened to her. And allegedly, she was giving birth to 2 babies, but one didn't make it because she had too much anesthesia given to her by the doctor. So, reading on further reports, according to The Sun, he only completed his specialization in anesthesia just 2 months. Okay, 2 months ago. And apparently one of the colleagues performing the surgery got suspicious of him and installed a secret camera. But here's my thing, yeah. Whilst you're installing this secret camera, and you obviously can see that he's doing something, yeah. Or I don't know if they can see, like, maybe they just put it there and then obviously then later. But, like, how is it that you are Like, oh God, I've got too many. Oh God, what I'm trying to say. Lord help me. What I'm trying to say. You installed a secret camera because you were suspicious of him. And then on top of that, you were obviously doing the surgery, so you couldn't really check. You couldn't see what's going on. I feel like I'm going to cry because this story is just absolutely horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. And people put their lives, okay, and their whole trust in these doctors. This anesthesiologist only got his specialization 2 months, and then he's coming in. That's why, yeah, sometimes in a hospital, like, you have these like these trainee nurses, trainee doctors, they want to come and then they want to do their training on you, do all this. Like, now I get to the point where if I go to the hospital, or if I've got an appointment for something, and it's somebody that's in training or whatever, I'm not going to be your guinea pig. Do you understand? No. What we're not going to do, we're not going to do that, okay? Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Why don't you go and get a dummy, okay? Or why don't you practice on each other? How about that? Because I'm not going to be the one. See this? 2 months, and he comes in as a specialist, gives her too much, that apparently she's lost a child, and then he sexually assaults her by putting his peas in a pregnant woman while the other doctors were performing the C-section. Just a few meters away behind the curtain. And nobody can kind of, obviously, I can't even blame them, because obviously they're focused on what they're doing. Lord Jesus. Wow. And you know what's crazy? Apparently he was doing this for nearly about 10 minutes continuously. He was getting his satisfaction. That demon was getting fed. He was living for it. He was enjoying that 10 minutes on a sedated pregnant woman going through a C-section. Her body must have been going through so much for the fact that she had to get put into surgery, into theatre, to go through a C-section. And then you go and violate her even more. Like, that's sick, man. That's so sick. Like, I cannot even, like, whew. But yeah, guys, I think I need to, like, I need to come back and do another part 2 and follow up on what's happened, because I am hot, I'm angry, and I just don't want to be crying up in here on camera, because I'm gonna cuss, like, I swear down. Because what? You will get done for murder because you gave her too much anesthetic that is done that to her child. You need to get life, okay? You need to get life. Like, go into prison, don't come back. Whatever happens to you in there, that's to you. I'm so sorry to say. Because for somebody to think of doing that and it's not their first victim, you're sick. You're actually sick. You are sick. There's a demon in you and you are sick. Like, let me leave. Guys, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff.